name and territory of the Union. At Article 2, admission or establishment of new states. 2A, repealed. 3. Formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. 4. Laws made under Article 2 or 3 to provide for the amendment of the 1st and 4th schedules and supplemental, incidental, and consequential matters. Article 5th. Citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Rights of citizenship of certain persons who have migrated to India from Pakistan. Rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Rights of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India, that is Article 8. Article 9. Persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Continuance of the rights of citizenship. Parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Fundamental rights. General definition. Laws inconsistent with or in derogation of the fundamental rights. Right to equality. Equality before law. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Article 16. Equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Article 17. Abolition of untouchability. Article 18. Abolition of titles. Article 19. Protection of certain rights regarding freedom of speech, etc. Article 20. Protection in respect of conviction for offences. Article 21. Protection of life and personal liberty. Article 22. Protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. Article 23. Prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labour. 24. Prohibition of employment of children in factories. 25. Freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. 26. Freedom to manage religious affairs. 27. Freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. 28. Freedom as to attendance at religious instruction on religious worship in certain education institutions. 29. Protection of interest of minorities. Right of minorities to establish and administer education institutions. 31. Repealed. 31A. Saving of laws providing for acquisition of estates. 31B. Validation of certain acts and regulations. 31C. Saving of laws giving effect to certain directive principles. 31D. Repealed. 32. Remedies for enforcement of rights conferred by this part. 32A. Repealed. 33. Power of Parliament to modify the rights conferred by this part in this application to forces. 34. Restriction on rights conferred by this part while martial law is in force in any area. Legislation to give effect to the provision of this part. 36. Definition. Application of the principles contained in this part. State to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the state people. 39. Certain principles of policy to be followed by the state. 39A. Equal justice and free legal aid. 40. Organization of village panchayats. 41. Right to work, to education, and to public assistance in certain cases. 42. Provisions for just and humane conditions of work and maternity relief. 43. Living wage, etc. for workers. 43A. Participation of workers in management of industries. 44. Uniform civil code for the citizens. 45. Provision for free and compulsory education for children. 46. Promotion of education and economic interest of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections. Duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. Organization of agricultural and animal husbandry. A protection. 48A. A protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of forests and wildlife. 49. Protection of monuments and places and objects of national importance. 50. Separation of judiciary from executive. 51. Promotion of international peace and security. 51A. Fundamental duties. 52. The President of India. 53. The executive power of the Union. 54. Election of President. 55. Manner of election of President. 56. term of office of president. 57, eligibility for re-election. 58, qualifications for election as president. Conditions. 59, conditions of president's office. Oath or affirmation by the president. Procedure. 61, procedure for impeachment of the president. 62, time of holding elections to fill vacancy in the office of president and the term of office of person elected to fill casual vacancy. 63, the vice president of India. 64, the vice president to be ex officio chairman of the Council of States. 65, the vice president to act as president or to discharge his functions during casual vacancies in the office or during the absence of president. 66, election of vice president. 67, term of office of vice president. 68, time of holding elections to fill vacancy in the office of vice president and term of office of person elected to fill casual vacancy. 69, oath or affirmation by the vice president. Discharge of president's function in other contingencies, matters relating to or connected with the election of a president or vice president. Power of president to grant pardons and to suspend, remit or commute sentences in certain cases. Extent of executive power of the Union. Council of Ministers. Council of Ministers to aid and advise President. Other provisions as to ministers. 75th. The Attorney General for India. 76th. 76 is the Attorney General for India. 77. Conduct of business for the Government of India. 78. Duties of Prime Minister as respects the furnishing of information to the President. 79. Constitution of Parliament. 80. Composition of the Council of States. 81. Composition of the States of People. 82. Readjustment after each census. 83. Duration of Houses of Parliament. 84. Qualification for membership of Parliament. 85. Sessions of Parliament. Prorogation and dissolution. 86. Right of President to address and send messages to Houses. 87. Special addresses by the President. 88. Rights of Ministers and Attorney General as respects Houses. 89. The Chairman and the Deputy Chairman of the Council of States. 90. Vacation and resignation of and removal from the office of Deputy Chairman. 91. The power of the Deputy Chairman or other person to perform the duties of the office of or to act as Chairman. 92. The Chairman or the Deputy Chairman not to preside while a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration. 93. The Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the House of the People. 94. Vacation and resignation of and removal from the offices of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. 95. Power of Deputy Speaker or other person to perform the duties of the office of or to act as Speaker. 96. The Speaker or the Deputy Speaker not to preside while a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration. 97. Salaries and allowances of the Chairman and Deputy Chairman and the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. 98. Secretariat of Parliament. 99. Oath or affirmation by members. 100. Voting in Houses, power of Houses to act notwithstanding vacancies and quorum.